here we are once again. What a place. I don't think I can ever get enough of Ladakh. And I'm sure there are many like me who think, if there's a life, if there's a thing called living the dream, this is what it is. I'm so lucky to be doing this, riding this sweetheart of a bike in these beautiful terrains. There are these beautiful roads. There's a sunset I just saw. It's just beautiful. And before we lose light, before we go away from the topic, let me come back to some more information about how to prepare your bike. So while we've talked about the luggage, we've talked about your own gear, what you wear, right, getting the right set of riding gear. I think a very important aspect is taking care of your bike, not externally, but also internally. Remember I said, with great power comes great responsibility. So while you are responsible for the outside, the external accessories for your bike, so you're also responsible for what goes in the bike. Especially terrains like these, extreme terrains where your engine, your clutch plates, your brakes, everything gets pushed to the limits. In today's age, you have a variety of engines to choose from, like single cylinder engine, parallel twin engine, V-twin engine, and boxer engines. You can decide on a particular engine that suits your needs and delivers the power required. While riding in Ladakh, using efficient fuel that offers the best mileage is essential. Petrol pumps aren't easily available here, so whenever you find a petrol pump, you should instantly fill up your fuel tank. It's also advisable to carry an extra jerry can of fuel with you in case you run out of fuel in an isolated area. Now there are some villages where you can get fuel in case of an emergency, but make sure you use a black cloth to filter out the impurities from such fuel. As you might come across water-filled terrains, there's a chance that some water might enter your engine. Now if that happens, do not kickstart your bike. Instead, you should disconnect the battery, remove the spark plug, and then start draining the water. So there are some things which you should definitely carry when you're traveling to a terrain. Like, if I have to name a few, your engine oils play a big role. A terrain like this, your engine tends to use up a lot more engine oil than it normally does. So it's always a wise decision to carry a can of extra engine oil. To prevent an overheated engine, one should use a good quality oil and change it every once in a while. You should keep a check on the radiator and carburetor so that any possible defects can be rectified. Changing your coolant regularly is also essential. It's always wise to carry a couple of cans of chain lubricants and chain cleaners, because terrains like these really put your motorcycle chain through the best and the worst of terrains. Right? At the same time, carrying a coolant doesn't hurt. And then if you don't want to carry all of this, you want to depend on the mechanics, great, be my guest. But sometimes it's the smallest of things that count. For example, an Allen key set. It's a small thing, can fit in your pocket. But kabhi khuda na khasta, aapko kuch bike pe theek karna pad jaye. You don't have even a screwdriver, because the bike kit that you get is very limited, right? All of this is available online in today's date, guys. We don't live in a stone age anymore. I cannot repeat it enough. My personal favorite is Flipkart automotive accessories. I just go there, pick up whatever I want. You can always look at the reviews. You can compare products, you can compare prices. You're genuinely buying from original, either the company or official dealer. So there's dependability, there's credibility. What else do you want, right? Especially a trip like this, you don't want to risk it. So do that, get your bikes prepared, get your external and internal parts of your bike taken care of when you do that, and you'll just smoothly ride across camera frames like this guy just did. There's me, Mohit Ahuja from Bikers for Good, signing off.